In the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, amidst the bustling city of Mecca, there emerged a man named Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, a figure who would become inextricably linked to the early history of Islam. Born into the powerful Quraysh tribe, Uqba enjoyed a life of wealth, prestige, and influence. Yet, beneath the veneer of societal prominence lay a deeply ingrained hostility towards the burgeoning faith that was about to transform the world. Uqba's animosity towards Islam stemmed from a deep-seated fear of the new ideas and practices it espoused. The Prophet Muhammad's message of monotheism and social justice challenged the very foundations of Meccan society, threatening to dismantle the power structures that had long defined their way of life. Uqba, as a staunch defender of the traditional Meccan order, saw Islam as a direct threat to his own position and influence. This hostility manifested in a relentless campaign of opposition. Uqba employed his wealth and influence to spread misinformation and propaganda, painting Islam as a dangerous and subversive movement. He mocked and ridiculed the Prophet Muhammad and his followers, seeking to undermine their credibility and sow seeds of doubt among the Meccan populace. Uqba's tactics extended beyond mere verbal attacks. He actively sought to harm the Prophet Muhammad and his companions, even resorting to violence on occasion. In one particularly vile act, he placed a camel carcass in the path of the Prophet Muhammad, hoping to humiliate him and his followers. Despite Uqba's relentless efforts, Islam continued to spread in Mecca. The Prophet Muhammad's message of compassion, justice, and unity resonated with many, offering a stark contrast to the entrenched corruption and inequality of Meccan society. Uqba's hostility only served to highlight the appeal of Islam, further fueling its growth. In the face of Islam's growing popularity, Uqba and his fellow Meccan leaders resorted to ever more desperate measures. They imposed a social and economic boycott against the Prophet Muhammad and his followers, seeking to isolate and weaken them. They even plotted to assassinate the Prophet, but their plans were foiled. The culmination of this escalating conflict came in 625 CE with the Battle of Badr. Uqba, leading a contingent of Meccan forces, clashed with the outnumbered but determined Muslims. The Meccans, overconfident in their superior numbers and weaponry, underestimated the resolve of the Prophet Muhammad and his followers. The ensuing battle proved to be a decisive turning point in the history of Islam. The Muslims, inspired by their faith and driven by a sense of justice, fought with unwavering courage and determination. The Meccans, their arrogance shattered by the Muslims' tenacity, were routed and defeated. Uqba ibn Abi Mu'ayt, who had been at the forefront of the Meccan opposition, met his end in the battle. His death marked the end of an era, symbolizing the triumph of Islam over the forces of prejudice and injustice. Uqba's story serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by the early Muslims. It is a testament to their unwavering faith, their resilience in the face of adversity, and their commitment to the establishment of a just and equitable society. Uqba's legacy is one of hostility and ultimate defeat, while the legacy of Islam, the faith he so vehemently opposed, continues to flourish, inspiring millions around the world with its message of peace, compassion, and unity.